The Miller Open, an oasis of career-defining moments. The Miller Open is the one tournament with a timeless quality, where legends are celebrated, where all 18 members of the exclusive Pink Jacket Club have had a story to tell. It began 39 years ago with a young Cindy Walks, the first winner. Blake Smith was the first with 3 wins. John Walks made the record 4, and then a 5th put his stamp as the living legend of the event. Jaime Mares was the first one to take the title with an international flavor. He took it home with some spicy cooking. Peter Walks was our youngest champion until Bill Ritt came along a year later in 2000. Mequon Park Golf Course provides towering pines and a perfect palette for a canvas that seems willing to be waiting for golf's ultimate test of artistry to be constructed. A stage created that through the passage of time has delivered countless strokes of genius. Every champion golfer comes to these hollowed holes imbued with a towering source of inspiration in the haunting images of Reedsburg's Ryan Raybuck and the lingering smell from the infamous porch from Miller Opens gone by. Packed with more elevation changes than past tournament sites like Reedsburg Country Club, current home course Mequon Park Golf Course doesn't need to dazzle us with any of those pesky views from Miller Open's past. What it lacks in sizzle, it makes up for with clean bathrooms and a waitstaff willing to put up with silly hats. The Miller Open has celebrated the careers of almost every legendary name the game has ever produced. Generations defined by those who won the Miller. Ceremonial tee shots that we'll cherish forever. Fathers forever remembered, and sons and daughters who are now parents. It's simply the circle of life. It's a solitary journey, but it's one that no player makes alone. For a boy from Syracuse, Nick Laux' greatness in last year's event was achieved despite rapid hair loss with the comfort and guidance of Allison Owens Laux. It's another Julian Mequon, whose story is about to be told. A little boy from Mequon, the hometown kid. He lived out a vision of a man named John. John walks his first words to his boy Peter: "Son, you don't want to win this tournament." But like his father over the years, Peter has won multiple times and can join Dad, Uncle Don, and Low Voltage as 3-time champions with another title this week. Bill Ritt took home an improbable dream imagined first by his father and delivered a perfectly authored script that is still being written. His game has stood the test of puberty and the onset of middle age, but we're just glad he and Carly won't have to build the Swains a house out of Legos. Charlie Ritt seeks to match his brother's exploits. He won it all in 2015 and has a Passy-Quali trophy to his name, but would love to take a healthy swig of champagne from the chalice of victory yet again. And Kristen Hudak, so close, so many times, with that swing as sweet as John Winter's bruschetta, only to find solace in the comfort of friends and family. It's a big boy course, and this boy can swing from his heels with the best of them. Like a golden-haired Adonis in khakis, Carson Nuslock carries with him the hopes of a family hell-bent on looking as good as they play. Will Swain is golf's pop star sensation with his flashy attire and charisma. But with a game that is better than his swagger, he hopes to add a missing NBA Finals trophy and a pink jacket of his own this week. The stars coming out to the course each July is a tradition imbued with reverence. And yes, Bill and Judy Starr's arrival give us the same sort of warm and fuzzy feeling too. After 7 years with Callaway, David Haase played his first round with PXGs this week. New irons? Who this? And then there is Jaimito, in the mold of his country's golfing hero, the late Chichi Rodriguez. Wait, he's Puerto Rican? That can't be right. And he's not dead? Anyways, a Jaime victory would not only be a breakthrough, but a tribute. We have Jennifer to thank for those memorable bird dances that echo throughout Ozaukee County. Big John Swain is adored by his faithful followers. And at 70, he could become the oldest Miller winner these lush fairways have ever seen. BB, be good. And your ears are not deceiving you. That is Nan Swain you hear in the distance. The buzz she brings to the gallery can only be matched by the buzz she'll have by the time her salads are served. Or could it be the reawakening of Don Ritt, who early reports would tell us is on a 2021 heater? His pure joy was unmistakable in 2018, but since then there have been hardships along the way. Hip to be square. A year ago, Chelsea Mattel nearly repeated until an unexpected calamity on Saturday left her presenting the pink jacket. Now she's golfing with the hopes and dreams of a future contender in her cart this year, thanks to Ben's best efforts. Willie Qualley felt this event's majesty as a young boy, as did the young upstart sibling, PJ Qualley. The elder sibling has seen Nequan Magic up close, a passenger a year ago in the final group. What are they feeling now? They're at a friend's house at the moment, so we'll have to get back to you on that. Could this year mark the revival of Cindy Walks' career? Decades ago, she battled a vicious bee sting and conquered it. An architect of countless Miller meals, this summer her game has been unmasked, and she looks ready to feast on the competition. Today, Manny the Perv arrives in town, facing the rounds that will define his golf career. Yes, becoming a grandfather is one thing, but becoming the first mustache champion carries a heavy legacy. But there are others with a similar quest, like Andy Odlog. Most of us have only 5 senses. He has 6, the extra one being the ability to ride for his tee time with mere seconds to spare. Will they awaken the echoes down at Porta Potty Corner? Which child will wander aimlessly onto the famed 18th green? Whose underwear will be exposed for all to see come Saturday night? Who will regret their beer pong performance? And what hairstyle will Lexi be sporting? Whose story is about to be told at the Miller?